Hello, Pioneers. My name is Hallie Whistler.
And I'm Lauren Tile, and this is The Press.
Today's cover story is the mass shooting in Maine.
But first, let's take a look at an update on Hurricane Otis.
Thanks, guys. Now let's take a look into Hurricane Otis that struck Mexico last week.
Hurricane Otis made landfall near Acapulco as a Category 5. Initially forecast to be only a weak storm at peak intensity, Otis instead underwent explosive intensification to reach peak winds of 165 miles per hour, making landfall just west of Acapulco. Otis's powerful winds severely damaged many of the buildings in the city. Landslides and flooding resulted from heavy rain. Early forecasts underestimated the threat of Otis, giving residents and officials in southern Mexico little time to get ready for Otis's severity. Otis quickly strengthened from a tropical storm to the strongest storm to ever hit the area in just 12 hours. At least 45 people have died as a result of the storm. The victims include 33 men and 10 women.
Thanks, Eli. Now back to the desk. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Eli. Now let's take a deeper dive into the Lewiston, Maine mass shooting. On October 25th, an armed gunman opened fire in a bowling alley during a youth event, taking the lives of 8 people. The gunman then proceeded to a nearby restaurant where he took the lives of 10 others. In total, 18 people have died, ages ranging from 14 to 76, along with the 13 others that have been injured.
After the shooting, authorities issued a large manhunt around the surrounding areas. Lewiston authorities ordered a massive shutdown across the area, urging people to stay inside and take precautions. The gunman was a 40-year-old Robert Card, a U.S. Army reservist. It is said that Card was admitted into a mental institution over the summer due to recent mental health issues.
The manhunt lasted 2 days, starting on Wednesday and ending on Friday. The authorities found Card deceased at a recycling facility with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. This shooting incident is followed by multiple others around the U.S. this past week, with 11 other people being killed in cities like Chicago, Tampa, and Atlanta, just to name a few.
Mike Johnson has been elected 56th Speaker of the House, putting an end to the month-long hiatus on Capitol Hill. The Republican hails from Louisiana and has a background in law. 220 Republicans cast their vote for Johnson, while 209 Democrats voted for Hakeem Jeffries of New York.
In Florida, garbage plants are burning more trash than ever, and it's contributing to the admission of harmful toxins and carcinogens into the air. Residents of the Pasco County are saying that the air is, quote, making them sick, end quote, and health officials have stated that these toxins have been linked to eczema and other skin and respiratory diseases. Cornell University police are investigating a series of threats against the Jewish community through online posts over the weekend. The online messages consisted of threats to shoot Jewish students in a building and the house that houses their kosher dining hall, as well as messaging others in an act to encourage them to harm Jewish students. The university's police department is investigating the posts, and the FBI has been notified of the potential hate crime. There are approximately 3,000 undergraduate and 500 graduate Jewish students at Cornell, which is 22% of the student body. Cornell advised students to be cautious of this noted building and is working on making the community safer.
On Thursday, 1 of 2 men were found alive by a Canadian fishing boat after being lost at sea for 2 weeks. He was out 70 miles northwest of Cape Flattery, Washington. It was reported that he was floating on a life raft when found and said he kept hope for days to find rescue. After being sent to the hospital, he was reported to be in stable conditions. According to the United States Coast Guard, the other man of the 2 is still out missing.
That's all we have for today, Pioneers. Thanks for listening. For The Press, I'm Hallie Whistler.
And I'm Lauren Tile. Remember to stay informed and have a great day.